everyone, it's Liz with The Hug Life, and I'm here to show you how to make an easy custom cover for your Happy Planner. This is my Happy Planner. Yeah, that cover is messed up. Part of that is because of me, and part of it is because it came kind of messed up. And this is one of the covers I made recently. It was so easy, I had to share with you guys how I did it. So you're going to need some kind of paper, whether it's construction paper, a file folder like these I found both at Target and TJ Maxx, some kind of scissor or blade. You're going to need glue, ruler, pencil, and a laminator if you have it. That isn't make or break, but it will help with the durability of your cover. I'm using the cover off of the Happy Planner as a guide to know where to cut it, and for sizing, obviously. And so I wanted to do two different covers for you today. This first cover was inspired by a layout I did on my Happy Planner weekly spread that got a lot of positive feedback from y'all, and you wanted to see how I use stamps and white ink on black paper. So here we go. This is a set from Sweet Stamp Shop. I believe it's just called the Unicorn set. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on an acrylic block. I have some scratch paper and this Craft Smart white ink. And I'm going to be real with y'all, it's not the best white ink. And if you have a great white ink that you would recommend, please let me know down below. That would be super helpful. But it works, and it's worked before, and I'm just going to use it today. So I'm going to go ahead and ink that image on up. Got some ink on there. I'm going to clean that off. Whoops. And I'm going to go ahead and lay that image down. Now what you can't see is that it's a little blotchy and blurry, but don't worry, we're going to come back in later on and fix that. Next, I'm taking this sentiment which says, think pretty thoughts, using my scratch paper again because it is a bigger stamp. I want to make sure that I'm inking it pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and ink that up, clean off the parts where I got a little messy, and stamp that on down. Looks awesome! Now the way I clean my stamps is with a wet paper towel and a dry paper towel. As soon as I finish stamping, I go ahead and wipe off the ink and then dry it and put it back on the acrylic. I'm using a cloud from the same set, and I am going to have the unicorn just float on a little puffy cloud because I believe all unicorns were born on puffy clouds. Got weird, didn't it? I just made it weird. It's okay. You know what, guys? We're making a cover with a unicorn. I mean, it's going to get weird, right? And this is some blue chalk ink, and that I'm using to ink down more clouds. And I'm going to use this other tiny cloud to add to the cloudapalooza going on this cover. Ta-da! Cleaning it off, picking up this little kawaii face. I thought the little clouds deserved a little kawaii face. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one on. Next, I'm going to grab this star from the same set, some pink chalk ink, and I decided, you know what goes better with clouds and unicorns? Wait, I know, rainbows. So I'm going to make a little pastel rainbow using the star. And I am using this other stamp that came in the set, which is an outline of a star, and this lavender chalk ink. And I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rainbow arch. It's so cute. Just want to hug it. From the same set, I'm using another kawaii face and stamping that on down. Now here's the magic part. I'm using a gel ink pen. This is an opaque white one. I'll list it down below. And I'm using it to fill in any of the white ink parts that were blotchy and to add little dots underneath the arch. And that is what really makes the image pop for me. So now, that was my dog barking. Way to go, Cooper. I'm using a hole punch. It was a 1-inch hole punch, a 1-inch corner rounder. I dried off the cover because I wanted to stick it immediately in a laminating pouch and run it through my laminator on the highest setting, and I did that twice to make sure that it was nice and sealed. Ta-da! Oh, that's backwards. Ta-da! There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and trim off any excess. Yeah, that's super sexy looking. I'm going to go ahead and round the corners again with a 1-inch corner rounder. And I'm going to come back to the cover that came with the Happy Planner using a Sharpie or whatever permanent pen you have nearby. And I'm going to go ahead and mark where I want to have the holes punched out. Now, I do own a Lavanger, whatever. One of those really small portable arc disc punches, but it doesn't punch through cardstock and laminate, which is such a bummer. But whatever, I know everyone has a hole punch somewhere, so I thought it'd be easier to show you guys. So I punched all the holes out, made little slits, put it on my cover, and look how cute that is. That was so easy to do, guys, and so customizable. But get what? Guess what? We're gonna make another cover, and this one's even easier. I used this file folder that I found at TJ Maxx. It was so me, blush, rose gold confetti. It says write it down, and the inside is mint green. I mean, obviously it had to be mine. It had to be mine. It sounded creepy, but that's how I felt. I felt like a creeper at TJ Maxx when I was holding it close to my chest. Anyways, I'm taking the cover from my Happy Planner. I outlined where I want to cut it, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut the inside. So the mint green side, I just marked it on the outside because I didn't want paper pencil marks on my cover. You get the idea. Anyways, I cut it down to size. And next I'm taking the write it down part, and I'm going to go ahead and mark where I want that to be in my cover. And I'm going to go ahead and cut that down to size and get rid of the little tabby part. So cute. Is that color combo not the bestest? The answer is yes, it is the bestest. And I'm going to use my corner rounder 1-inch, and I'm going to go ahead and place it together. Now I hit the camera with my big head, so what you missed was me using some repositionable glue and gluing that down, putting it in a laminate pouch, and running it through my laminator twice at its highest setting. So there it is. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so cute. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut off all the excess laminate. I'm going to round the corners, and again, coming back to my original cover, I'm going to use it as a guide. Now I use a Sharpie, and if you don't know this trick, you can write on laminated surface areas with a Sharpie and then just use rubbing alcohol to wipe it away, and it stays permanent while it's there, but then disappears magically when you rub it off with rubbing alcohol. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch this with my hand hole punch. This is just a standard punch, like what you use to punch a binder with. I'm going to cut little slits in there, and that's it. That's it, guys. The best part is coming up, besides the part where I clean up all those tiny little pieces of laminate. But the best part right here, snapping that brand new cover onto your planner. I swear to goodness, there is no better feeling. It's like the clouds open and a unicorn comes down on a rainbow, and it is a magical moment. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're inspired to make a DIY cover, please go ahead and hashtag me. Hashtag The Liz Ho Show. And I will totally follow you on Instagram. And you can follow me at The Liz Ho Show. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Hit subscribe so you can keep up with what I'm doing. And I will catch you guys later on The Hug Life. Bye, guys.